my community. And once I
All right,
developed
now I'm
my
about to.
community, I kind of built from that. You know, thank you for yesterday. I don't even know what I did. What did I do yesterday? Can you help me out? What did I do yesterday? I'm sorry because I help people out. And I don't even remember everybody that I do something for. So you got to remind me of what I did. What did you do? Tell us what you did.
Okay. I'm about to open up some mail that I just received. Now, I see something from Social Security. I don't know why they would write me back after I just received something on last week. I'm going to show y'all what I received on last week. I put that paper up somewhere. It was a paper that I threw in the trash. Oh, here you go. I put a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, if y'all been following, y'all know this was way a lot of field. Filled with most stuff, I mean. Now, I received this last week. Saying that I don't get the opportunity to receive anything from Social Security benefits. Let's see what this say. It says, refer to code, telephone appointment confirmation date, July 24th. I'm about to get up and read y'all what it says. Because this is too much finessing. Like, too much finessing. Too many games being played. Like, I'm not playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get up and read out what is on the other paper from Social Security. But yeah, like I've said, if anybody been following me on the other Instagram that was, I don't know if it's still public or not, Bank Zert, I posted when I had read that, even the opening of that letter from Social Security. And it said, it quoted, in text, it says, I didn't have a opportunity or I was denied access to Social Security benefits. But I had already had an email saying, in text stating that I would have appointment to see whether, to give me an approval of the acceptance or denial of the Social Security benefits that the female said I already had active. They play so much. This makes no sense. And they think that I was going, I don't even know why you play with somebody like that. I just don't even know why. I'm not the only one who has got accepted by a Social Security and under 30 without, I don't know how they go about that, but I'm just saying, if somebody needs some help and this is the Social Security office, why are y'all not questioning the individuals who, it's because y'all ain't got the information posted on y'all end. Y'all trying to manipulate somebody, but I know ain't nothing free. You got to start from somewhere, but why aren't y'all? Y'all the one who got the money, right? To an extent, right? But why y'all feeling like playing with me like that? Knowing who I am and knowing who I am the whole time. So y'all can be nosy. I don't mind. You know what I'm just saying? It's going to come with persecution anyway. But I had already had an email from Social Security office saying that I had a appointment on July 24th. Or was it August 24th? I don't know. I got to look at the letter. The email that it sent to me on the email. But something like, August to July, I said, you know what I'm saying, as far as the appointment date. I got to look at the email because I received that letter before even July 24th. So why would they tell me I'm denied but still have an appointment on July 24th, 2025. Now, this is what it quotes. It got some on the back as well. Thank you for contacting us for a telephone appointment with our office. This is a confirmation of the date and time of your telephone appointment. Please have this notice available when we call you for your appointment. Type of claim, disability. And I got that phone call recorded. I ain't said nothing about no disability. Date of appointment, August 28th. So I had an appointment already scheduled to get a call back. And that was on August 28th at around 9:30, 9 a.m. or something like that. The lady called me at 9:12 and 9:13 and 9:14 a.m. when I was sitting in front of Starbucks. It's a time of appointment. You see, they play so much. They play so much. I got all this recorded, though. And I can pull all back up. Now, after I post this video for about 30 more minutes, I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to make this profile private. I got to create another account because that's what they do all day. Deactivate the account for no good reason. All your information, as far as gone. Okay. Your telephone appointment. We will call you at the telephone number shown in our records, 404-664-5724. This number is incorrect or changes, or if your address is shown above changes, please let us know where we can reach you. We will make every effort to call you at your scheduled appointment time. However, if our call is delayed, we will keep any delay to a minimum. Now, I'm going to post the picture to this letter, and I'm going to also post the information that I received as far as the appointment I was supposed to been having that I just got done. I just received this. I don't know. I just got this from the mail lady. I got that recorded. This the same mail that I just got from the mail lady. But I'm going to post the email, and what the email says, something I think supposedly, it might say July 24th. It didn't even say July 24th on here. But it don't say telephone appointment. Hold on. It says refer to the code Z25ZQ098K, and I don't want to get the rest of the letters because that's might be something that somebody can use against me. Telephone appointment confirmation. This ain't just no telephone appointment confirmation. I mean telephone, like, hold on, I said that wrong. Telephone appointment confirmation. What I just want to clarify right here is what this letter almost tried to make it seem like, though it's not. The telephone appointment that I had already had scheduled when I had called the number on the back of the wallet from the card that I had already mentioned. Let me go get the card because some of y'all ain't gonna scroll down to look at I got a whole bunch of videos. I gotta re-explain every time just for somebody who just could help me in the scenario. Don't want to scroll down and look at all that other stuff. Now, this card right here, I done had since 2020. Didn't had this card since 2020. I just recently called the number on the back of the card because I knew somebody was scamming me, period, anyway. But I'm just saying, I had went to the bank. I had went to the Grady, and I tried to pay with this as a copay. And the lady handed me the card back, said this card don't work. This is a Medicare, Medicaid card through Social Security. So I called the number on the back of the card when my mama told me to go to the Campbellton to get to deactivate the registration of the car. I'm like, for what? Like, that don't even make sense. When after all I heard, I'm getting redacted. You got to look at the videos on in the back to even understand what, you know what I'm saying? So that's the date I had called this number on the back of the card of the blue card I just showed. I called the number on the back of the blue card I just showed, was supposedly Medicare and Medicaid. And the lady told me, whom works supposedly with customer service with Social Security, she tells me my benefits are already active. And I didn't even know. I said, what's the benefits that I got with this Medicare or Medicaid? I don't even know. She said Medicare or Medicaid. I can't even recall. I didn't record that time. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting in the car with riding in the car with my mom, and I didn't record. Should have, though. And even the lady even told me to get off of speakerphone. She did. The lady told me from this customer service Social Security, she told me to get off the phone. It's about 10 minutes already. I'm about to make another video. I'm going to just make another video now. But I don't want to press the check button because they do too much. It won't post. The video won't post. So hold on. 3, 2, one. Now, it says what we need. We need the proof listed below to complete your Social Security claim. I ain't finna read no more. That's the you can apply online for retirement benefit. All I'm saying is, what's proof of what I want to say. The lady that I spoke to on August 28th knows for sure I did not say I wanted to apply for disability benefits. I said I wanted to apply for unemployment. And I went into great detail. That video is still, might not be in my photo library because I didn't even pay attention to what Instagram had removed as my post. But I got that video somewhere. And I do have one of those videos still saved as far as I seen the suitcase in the photo libraries. Hopefully that video right there includes the conversation of me and the customer service female from Social Security on that day. She know doggone well I ain't say nothing about no disability claim. Although I was screen recording. So I called where I left off. I called the customer service lady from the back of the card. She tells me I got benefits already activated, but I'm like, how do I have benefits and I didn't even know of? I had the SSI app, right? It shows me I got bills. I got bills from the Social Security office from making money at a 9 to 5. Somebody somewhere laughing. And okay, I was gonna catch up with you. Now, I asked the lady what's the benefits that I got with this Social Security, Medicare or Medicaid. I don't know which one it is. I get a call throughout the week. Do you have Medicare or Medicaid, Part A, Part B? I don't know. I don't even know if it's Medicare or Medicaid. Pay A, pay B. I don't even know at this point. I tried to get Social Security on the phone. They tell me this ain't the Camp Creek location. I got to call the Camp Creek. And at the location that I'm calling as far as Social Security customer service, they just got a building. They ain't got no information for me. They can't tell me this. They can't tell me that. They just got a building they work out of for Social Security. So she tells me I got benefits from Medicare as far as like hospital visits, a deduction that I could get with the benefits of this card. I got a dental benefit with the benefit of this card. She didn't tell me the amount. She just said it's a deduction she can't see on her end. I would have to call the Social Security office. So I then asked the lady, what information could she tell me as far as what comes with this card? And she said she can't. I got to call the Social Security office, but all she could tell me that I got a deduction. And so I asked the lady, well, Tilly's, that was Tilly's subscription that I signed up for. It's a closed app. I'm in a closed website. And so the lady responds to me after I ask her, what do I have to, hold on. Let me think, because I'm saying they rat racing in my mind. I don't want to speak too fast. Hold on. I asked the lady from customer service, something about the benefits. I'm not trying to let them sneak in my mind and take over my mind. So, I mean, although I'm telling the story, I'm not going to redo the video because I'm taking too much time to think. It's just they all inconstituent trying to bring me down, period. Any way they can. If they don't want to build their ego up, they getting beat down in their ego because I'm speaking up online about, you know what I'm saying, being superior. But whoever did something so evil that they, you know what I'm saying, either they go to jail or they, you know what I'm saying, face the consequences or however, you know what I'm saying, and they attack my mind. I asked something to the lady about the about the Social Security though. And she told me that I had active benefits. Now, that's where I'm at right there. I'm trying to think about what I was about to say, but let me go off in this direction. She told me I had active benefits, and I didn't even know I had active benefits. Okay, because I had went to Grady, like I said, and I handed the card over to pay as a copay if the card worked, it should have paid for the copay. No matter if it was 50 cents. Okay? The lady handed the card back to me and told me the card didn't work. So I was confused because I had this card in my wallet for so long. It says issued in 2020. Okay? So when I had called, this year I had called. When I told you I had left the DMV, well, it's not even the DMV. That's the registration office because the DMV is where you get your license. That's what my mom was referring to as the registration office, as the DMV. I'm like, what a DMV at? And she was talking about leaving so late. I'm like, the DMV that I know of is in Forest Park. And she started going towards the direction of Campbellton. I'm like, okay. She made a right there at the light before you get on 166. I'm like, where you going? I thought you said you're going to the DMV. Jeremy, this is the DMV. I'm like, I ain't never known no DMV to be back here. So when we left the registration office to deactivate the registration of my car, that's going left. Hold on, let me go right about what I already explained. The female from customer service, Social Security says, I don't, because my mom was even trying to distract me talking about I need a new card. She always do that. She always talk about, ma'am, he need a new, I'm like, ma'am, Ma, stay in your own lane. I am not disabled, okay? I was like, ma'am, I didn't even ask the lady for no new card. I had thought that the card was expired because I just glanced at this right here. It says card issuance date, and that's what I mentioned to the lady. But my mama, ma'am, he need a new card. I ain't said nothing about no new card. I see this clearly as day. I just haven't been using this card because I thought when I had glanced at it, it said I thought it expired in 2020, but it said card issuance date. But you know what I'm saying? Around that time, I had went to Grady for a checkup for to see my blood type and all that type of stuff as far as STD and anything. The lady had handed me the card back, so I was like, damn with this card, but I never did throw the card away. So she was like, I was like, ma'am, no, I don't need a new card. I don't need a new card, period. It's just, you know what I'm saying? That's another question I asked the lady. I was like, now, is the card still active? She was like, yeah, on my end, it shows that the card is active. So I couldn't get certain information from the female, so I then called, and I got that video online as well on Instagram. It's a whole bunch of videos. I gotta find them. You know what I'm saying? When somebody see me talk about something, they know I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? I can sum everything up, but that's how they try to attack me. They act like they ain't heard nothing of me, don't know nothing about me. They act like they can't see the truth on my face. I get to explaining, sir, what's the reason we, you know what I'm saying? That's when they start doing that. What's the reason we here? Like, I'm like, dang, bro, like, you ain't gonna listen, like, go on about your business. I mean, I probably didn't even call you to come over here anyway. And you gonna try to hurry up and make me talk? Boy, you been it, boy. So, when it come down to it, the Social Security office, I called them and the lady told me to call and schedule an appointment. Well, she scheduled an appointment for me over the phone. And she told me August 28th would be, or something like that, August something. I have to look at the video and clarify the date. That the same date was August something, that the scheduled appointment for the phone call. So I got the phone call, and y'all can see that video posted on the app, of Instagram, that is now on an account that I had to make private because too many people are playing. They will remove videos that I didn't even send to the email. And now I got to start sending all the, I tried to send emails, right? It'll say the video is too packed and you can't send it. Even with a private account, they are removing posts. Y'all see what's going on. I don't know if that's, what I said as far as, they be trying to, they don't like to play fair. They don't want to play fair. I see. But I'm just saying, I can tell about who's loyal or who got of righteousness about when somebody come around me and they don't talk about certain stuff or they avoid certain conversations that I bring up as a topic, even to what they eat. You know what I'm saying? So, in the world, you know what I'm saying, full of folk being phony, if you don't cross me, of course, I'm gonna let you, you know what I'm saying? Some stuff I can't change in the world, but if you come across me in such a way of playing strategic of manipulating me, having something to do where my child is, or talking to my baby mama and was my homeboy, I'm coming for your ass. That's the bottom line. I ain't saying I'm gonna try to shoot at you, but I'm just saying I'm gonna catch up with you. And I'm talking about I got my list posted. I got my resume documented. If you want to fight, we can fight. And you already know what type of time I'm on. If somebody been manipulating me, having secretive conversations with my baby mama, which I'm pretty sure she has, Chantel, had conversations with probably Anwar, Gabe, London, PJ, and all them about me, and didn't make aware to me. And because I can tell, as far as her disrespectful statements, who are you? Like, I don't care. You don't pay my bill, stuff like that she'll say.